Maya, let's kick this off. Your cookies were born out of a personal craving to find the perfect soft bake vegan cookie. What is the first memory of the cookie that made you think, okay, this is it. I've got something here. Take us back to then.
Sure. I don't have one exact memory, but a little
Yeah.
backstory. I spent 30 years as a personal trainer, fitness instructor that happened to be vegan. So, as I
Oh.
like to say, I took a classic chocolate chip recipe and I veganized it because I wanted an ooey gooey cookie to have on my cheat day, right? And I began
Mm-hmm.
sharing that
Right.
cookie with my clients on their birthdays to show them the merits of plant-based eating and to prove that you can still enjoy desserts. And when 2015 came around, I had two kids in college at the same time, and I was just buried in bills, helping them navigate college. So I decided to start selling my cookies to my clients and friends. And once I got up to about 20 dozen a week baking, I said,
Wow.
maybe these cookies have some merit. And I
Wow.
decided to enter the local fair, our county fair, and I won. And so that gave me the courage to start a business. Because I thought, are my friends just being nice because they know I'm broke right now because I have
That's
two
a
kids
good
in college?
question. Yeah.
Or do these cookies actually have some merit? So I won and I said, okay, they have merit. Let's go. And I started researching the best way to start a business and sell. And it turns out it was farmers markets. And that's how I began.
Yeah.
Nice. So you were doing 20 dozen out of your home kitchen and do you
I
have one
sure
oven?
was. I sure was. And the
Oh
oven
my
is still
goodness.
broken. I broke our oven, so it still doesn't work 10 years later.
The repair guy's on his way, I
Memories.
swear. Yeah.
Yes.
Fond memories. So,
Yep, yep.
all right. So you went from a farmer's market to nationwide shipping and a physical store. What was the moment that you said, okay, was it when you entered the farmer's market where you said, okay, this is really turning into something bigger than what I thought?
Again, backstory time.
Yeah.
In San
Perfect.
Diego, we're a tourist city, and
Mm-hmm.
thousands of people come here for vacation. And when they come here for vacation, they go to our local farmers markets. So
Yeah.
I would get customers from all over the country who happened to be vegan and found my little booth and loved the product and would then email me and say, hey, I live in Virginia. Do you ship? And I didn't, but I just said yes. And voila, my e-commerce site was born. And that's kind of how it grew. It was from customers visiting our booth at the farmers markets and wanting to have the cookies at other times of the year when they weren't in San Diego. And
Mm-hmm.
also at our farmers markets, we get a lot of foodie people that come through there. And someone
Sure.
from
Yeah.
a nationwide publication, a food publication, stumbled across my product and ran a little story and did some social media. And I grew. That was my next little bump in growth. And it was
Wow.
just slowly and organic. It was very organic. The backstory to that backstory is I was renting a commercial kitchen space, commissary space out of a
Mhm.
kimchi and sauerkraut kitchen in San Diego because I was broke and it was the cheapest commercial kitchen I could find. So not only was I
Wow.
smelling like sauerkraut and
Let's say what
onions,
a mix of smells of
right,
kimchi
right.
and sauerkraut and cookies. These
And I
are
always
things that do
wondered
not
if it
go.
affected the flavor of the cookies, but the customers never complained.
I was like,
But
apparently
anyhow,
not. Yeah.
right? I outgrew that commercial kitchen and had to find my own space. And I did. And I was renting it out at night in order to pay the rent because I couldn't afford it. And when I was baking in there to support our online and our farmers markets, people kept coming, knocking on the door, trying to buy cookies because we happened to be across the street from a post office. And so thousands of people, foot traffic every day, they could smell it. And I said, I'm not a
Wow.
store. Sorry, we're in a commercial area. And
Yeah.
finally, after enough people were knocking on my door, I said, maybe I should open a store here. So I turned our front lobby into a little small 10 by 10 storefront attached to our commissary kitchen. And that's how our first store was born. And people flocked to it especially in the vegan space, when they come visit San Diego, we're one of those foodie stops.
It's a great story because I think that this is a lot of times I have this grand vision of what I want and I'm going to have this plan put together where you started with the product first and made sure that was what was number one and everybody wanted, and everything just grew out of demand. And that's I love that story because, you didn't think grand first. You thought, I just need to make really good cookies. And then, oh my
Right.
goodness, people really like them. And the more people really like them. And then, okay, I just got to keep going and I'm going to keep going. So great for you. That's an awesome
And I
story.
have free smells for everyone to enjoy to entice them.
Exactly.
I have definitely been swayed by this before. I think about Garrett's Popcorn downtown Chicago. I mean, every time you walk
Oh
past this
yeah.
popcorn place, that's all you want is the popcorn. So
And
Yeah.
that's
to
amazing.
any bakery you go into right away, you're like, oh, that's such
Yeah.
the best.